Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on my video. Welcome to episode 5 of my Warframe series. In this episode, I'm taking the Boltor Prime into a mission. I'm going to talk about it and show you how it works. I'm going to show you what kind of loadout I use for it. This is one of the weapons I was most excited about when I first got it. It really is one of my favorites. It does so much DPS. But enough talk. Let's go ahead and kick some booty with the Boltor Prime. Hello everybody! Here I have my loadout for the Boltor Prime. It's not the most ideal loadout at the moment. To really get the most out of your Boltor Prime, you're going to want to form it a couple times. And as you can see, I've only formed it once. But even if you haven't used it at all, if you just got it, it's still an excellent weapon. It dishes out a whole lot of damage. Now, the main difference between the regular Boltor and the Boltor Prime is the damage. The Boltor Prime does no slash damage whatsoever, but the puncture damage it deals is vastly increased over that of the regular Boltor. The result of that is incredible effectiveness against armor, and these are some mods that I recommend throwing on there. You know, Serration for sure, Split Chamber, Shred is okay. It's the increase in fire rate as well as the punch through. You can get by with Metal Auger if you don't want the increased fire rate. The Boltor Prime already fires fairly fast. It's up to you, Shred or Metal Auger. Just Metal Auger takes up more mod slots and I didn't have space for it. And then this is just kind of a filler because I didn't really have anything else that I wanted to throw on it at the time. I need to rank it up a little bit more before I can fit anything else on. So, I already have a mission queued up for us to do. Let's go ahead and hop in there and kick some Grenier butt, shall we? I just decided to do an excavation mission because I can just do one extractor, and then if I feel like leaving, I can go ahead and GTFO, so this video doesn't drag on and on and on and on. But I'm going to skip that, and here we are on Phobos. Lotus is telling us that we are in search of lost artifacts, and some items are buried deep below. Buried deep below. Alright. So we just gotta find some people for me to kill first, so I can actually show you what the Boltor Prime could do. Come on, people, where are you? Don't be shy. Come on. Alright, the scanner's up there. WTF, man. I don't want to go all the way up there. My Warframe's a lazy Warframe. Okay, there it is. Oh, jeez. Wonder if that'll actually do damage to you if you let it hit you. Alright. So where the Grenier at, man? Where the Grenier at? Woohoo! Let's do this. Gotta get jacked. Gotta get jacked up. Alright, come on. It's almost done scanning. If you haven't done excavations before, it's a relatively new game mode, and you have to get the scanner to drop down. You have to keep it powered, and you get power because there's a special unit that they drop power cells when you kill them, and then you put that into the scanner, and then you also need to put them into the excavator. Now, I have noticed that for every 1% of power that is used, 1 second of time has elapsed. Oh. Okay, that was one of the guys that had power cells. Oh, there he is now. Yeah, see, I can pick up this power cell and then toss it into the extractor to give it some power. Not only does the power cells increase the power that the extractor has available, but they will also restore the shields if it's damaged. So it's always good to have some extra lying around if things are getting really hot and you don't really know what you need to do. Alright, so it's kind of far away. Oh, I got him! Yeah! But as you can see, it's just these power cell carriers have a lot of health, and it kills even them relatively quickly. So, yeah, alright, we're under attack here now. That was a good shot. Yeah, see, it only takes 1 or 2 bolts to kill the smaller guys. And the power cell carriers, they're a lot tougher, and they take a little bit more. But see, I'm going to throw this power in there, and it restored the shields of the extractor. It is incredibly useful. This is getting kind of tricky over here. Alright, well, there's another extractor over there. I don't want to activate two at once. Extractor sites are marked by this giant circle, and if you get too close to it, they'll drop down. So, if you don't want to deploy more than you can handle, avoid those giant circles. I'm just going to have that take care of my little Grineer problem. See, just short little bursts are enough to take out groups of soldiers because of the punch through. Now, the one thing about the Boltor Prime that I don't like is, well, not necessarily don't like, but it fires really fast, and you can burn through your ammo really quickly if you're not careful. A mod that I definitely recommend to put on the Boltor Prime, as well as the regular Boltor, is if you're in a mission that's going to be doing a lot of shooting, like you're going to be in a tower mission in a survival or defense for a long period of time. I would highly recommend rifle ammo mutation, because you will burn through your ammo with the Boltor Prime relatively quickly. I mean, the fire rate is quite high. I have the shred on there that is also increasing my fire rate, obviously. But even without that, it's pretty high fire rate, and having rifle ammo mutation will help out a ton. But Boltor Prime is the weapon to have against armor if you're looking to output a lot of damage at once. High DPS, you know, you can't go wrong with it, really. The hardest thing about it is actually getting it. You know, it's one of the more rare prime weapon drops, and I just accidentally triggered that extractor. I'm gonna start heading to extraction here. See, just a few shots is all it takes. Just a couple shots. Bam. It wipes them out really quickly. Even when I first got this thing, it was dishing out so much damage, and I fell in love with it instantly. So if you have the patience to grind for the parts that you need in the void, do it. It is totally worth it. Gather up some friends, head into the void, pull your tower keys, and just get it done. It is totally worth it. Trust me, you won't regret it. You can also, you know, buy the pieces off of people if you have some extra platinum laying around. That's actually what I did to an extent. I didn't find all the pieces in the void, but I would sell parts to prime weapons that I already have and just kind of save up platinum so I can buy the last piece. I needed the, what piece was it? I needed the receiver really badly, and I was grinding forever and I could not find it. So I finally broke down, sold some prime parts that I didn't want to use or already had, and I saved up enough, and I actually just straight up bought the last piece that I need. So, totally worth it. I mean, you can see how much damage this thing does. It just totally blows them away. And of course, it is the Boltor. It already has some innate punch through. You don't necessarily need to have the Metal Auger or Shred mods, but putting those on there will only further increase the amount of punch through and how much cover you can shoot through and how many guys at once you can hit. Well, everyone, that's going to be it for this video. To those of you who sat through the whole thing and are actually seeing this, thank you very much for watching. I hope that if you had any unanswered questions about the Boltor Prime, I hope that this cleared things up for you. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to send me a message or leave a comment. I'd be happy to help out. I just need to know. Well, thank you for watching. This is Ryan from Stromboli Games, signing off.